Following your surgery, you will be provided with an information sheet detailing all the post-op instructions. But please remember, all this information is in your written post-op instruction. For the day of surgery and the first 1 to 2 days, please ice the outside area that you had surgery on. 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off. Frozen peas wrapped in a paper towel works well. Swelling and bruising is common during the first 1 to 2 weeks following surgery. Additionally, please no smoking during the first week, and this is the best time ever to quit. Take your prescription medications as directed. This is important. Please avoid looking at the surgical site by pulling down on your lip or up on your lip. This can slow down the healing and actually result in a poor outcome. Bruising or discoloration of your gums is perfectly normal in those first few weeks. Text, call, or schedule a visit with us to take a look at the surgical area if you're concerned, rather than trying to inspect it on your own. Do note that tooth sensitivity is common following periodontal surgery, especially for the first couple months. But do inform us if you're experiencing sensitivity at your post-op appointments. If you're prescribed an antibiotic, please take the entire prescription. If you're prescribed a pain medication, please do not drive, operate, or work with any heavy machinery. Please also do not sign legal documents. We will provide you with an additional information sheet on pain management with over-the-counter medications. Tylenol and ibuprofen taken together is a very effective way to manage periodontal surgery pain. Please track your medications to ensure you're not exceeding daily maximums. If you have a reaction to any of the medications prescribed, please discontinue them and contact our office. If you have a severe reaction, which would look like difficulty breathing, difficulty swallowing, swelling of your lips or of your tongue, please call 911 or have someone take you to an emergency room immediately. For some surgeries, we'll place a packing material that is similar to silly putty. It's a pink and it hardens after it sets. We want that to stay on the surgical site for the first 2 to 3 days. It will fall off on its own, and it's okay if it stays on for longer than 2 to 3 days. Please never remove the packing material yourself. It can pull on sutures and damage your gums. If the packing does fall off before the 2 to 3 days and you're having discomfort in those areas, please let us know and we'll place a new packing in that area. As far as brushing your teeth goes, please brush and floss as you normally would, except for in the surgical site or anywhere where the teeth are covered up by the packing material. If you had a gum graft, we're going to have you avoid brushing for 4 to 6 weeks. For all other surgeries, please avoid brushing for the first 2 weeks. Since you're not going to be brushing, we will provide you with a mouth rinse to help keep your mouth clean. If you're given a bottle of Closest, please use that 2 to 3 times a day for 30 seconds. If you're given Cellulite or any of the Cellulite products, please follow the instructions on the box. We do recommend lukewarm saltwater rinses for everyone. Half teaspoon of salt with some lukewarm water mixed together. You can rinse with that as frequently as you'd like. I particularly recommend after meals. With any rinse, we want you to rinse very gently and spit out very gently. Avoid vigorous swishing. Bleeding. The surgical site may ooze for the first 24 to 48 hours. If the bleeding is excessive, you can soak a black tea bag and apply pressure for 45 to 60 minutes from the bleeding site. If the bleeding persists, please contact us and let us know. For eating, please avoid hard, crunchy foods or biting directly into anything. Chips, popcorn, pizza, crunchy breads, apples are all hard things that we want to avoid. Eating these hard foods can damage the surgical site and impair healing. If you had a dental implant surgery, please do not use the metal healing cap to chew it because that can damage the implant and result in implant failure. Stay on a soft diet for 1 week. The rule of thumb is if you can squeeze it between your fingers or you can cut it with the side of a plastic fork that's soft enough to eat. Do not chew on the side that your surgery was performed on, particularly if you had a gum graft. After the first week, we want you to use a fork and knife to cut up food and put it on the opposite side of your mouth as you start to reintroduce harder foods. Please don't use a straw or drink carbonated beverages for 3 to 4 days following your surgery. And also, avoid hot foods or hot beverages on the day of your surgery because you may still be numb and could burn yourself. Soups, pastas, ground meat, eggs, or well-cooked vegetables can qualify as soft foods. Please avoid exercise for the first 4 to 5 days following your procedure. No heavy lifting or intense cardio for the first week. We want you to ease your way back into your workout routine. We want to prevent bleeding from the surgical site by avoiding elevating your heart rate or your blood pressure. Please try to avoid blowing your nose for the first 2 weeks. And if you do have to sneeze, sneeze with your mouth open. Lastly, please contact the office or myself if any of the following occurs: prolonged or excessive pain or bleeding, fever, reaction to medications, or any significant questions or concerns. If you have a post-op emergency or after-hours emergency, call the doctor's cell phone provided. These numbers are on the post-op pain sheet. Please text or call us, and we'd be happy to get back to you. I hope you heal up quickly, and I look forward to seeing you at your post-op appointments.